making you guys some videos to help you with the Zaccaro packet. I'm going to start with going through page 119, the area of the circle problems that were due the Friday before spring break. So first, to start with the basic formula. The formula was A for area equals pi, which is pi, and we use 3.14 for pi. Do not use the pi key on the calculator. It will give you a decimal that's non-terminating, and it won't give you nice, neat numbers. So use 3.14 throughout this packet, like it's stated to do in the directions. Times r squared. So area equals pi times r squared. R squared means r times r, and r equals the radius of the circle. The radius is half of the diameter. So if we drew a circle, the diameter goes all the way across the circle. The radius goes halfway from the center to the edge. So if we start by going through the problems, number 2 is the first problem we're doing. It states, what is the area of a circle with a radius of 7 feet? So if we fill out the formula, area equals pi r squared, we're wondering, we don't know the area. We know radius is 3.14 times r squared, which is 7, or 7 squared. We also know that that's 49, yes? So we just do 3.14 times 49 on our calculator, and it is fine for you to use your calculator. You also should be able to do this without a calculator, but that is fine for you to use a calculator. So area equals 153 and 86 feet squared, because this is a measurement of area, and that should be our final answer. I do want to see your work, you guys. I want to see you writing some of this out. So number 3, area of a circle with a diameter of 16 feet. Now we got to pay attention. That gives us a measurement of diameter. So we're going to do for area, we have to find half of the diameter because we need the radius. So it's going to be area equals 3.14 times 8 squared, or 64. Now, you guys, you should be able to, remember, you should be able to just multiply this out without always using a calculator. So that should be your answer. Area equals 200.96. And then this is also feet squared. So you should be able to do this multiplication work, right, everybody? Okay, number 4. Now this one's a little bit more challenging because we're given the area. But if we make sure we use 3.14 and what we know about algebra, it really shouldn't be that hard. So we know the area. So that's 28 and 26 equals pi. We know is going to be 3.14. What we don't know is the radius squared, right? That's our unknown. So if we use what we know about algebra to get started, we're going to divide by both sides by 3.14 to get rid of that. So if I go back to my calculator, I can do 28 and 26 hundredths divided by 3.1, 28 and 26 hundredths divided by 28 and 26 hundredths divided by 3.14, and I get 9. See, if I use that 3.14, I get nice, neat numbers. So 9 equals r squared. Now, to find r, I have to do what's called take the square root of each side. That's unsquaring a number. So, and this one should be easy. Hopefully everybody knows that 3 times 3 is 9. So that square root symbol looks like this. It's like a division sign with a check mark in the front, almost. That's the way that looks. That means square root. Square root, okay? And if we go on to number 5, again, we have the same type of question. What is the radius of the circle with an area of 78.5 square inches? So I know my area is 78.5, 3.14 r squared. So now I'm going to divide both sides by 3.14, and I get 78.5 divided by 3.14 is 25. So that cancels out, so 25 equals r squared. I find the square root of both sides, So r equals 5. Now, the thing I forgot to do on the other page, since these are measurements of length, it's just radius. My unit is just inches. It's not inches squared. I'm not finding area. So if I go back to that previous page, my area for number 4, my answer for number 3 would be 3 inches. Does that make sense to everybody? Hopefully this helps. I'll continue to do some of these for you, and we can also go through some of the problems via Zoom. Have a good day. Good luck.